This time I want to show you how you access your filters to be able to search for a recipe with ingredients, to be able to look for a recipe excluding ingredients. So again, you're on your home screen when you first log in and open up the app. At the very bottom, if you press the Explore button, which is the magnifying glass, and then what you have is at the very top, it says Search Cookidoo. Don't type anything in there. Just press the magnifying glass to the right. And then you want to open up the filters. So where it says filters at the top, press that. And then if you have a look about midway down, it says show all categories. Press on that and then scroll. So you can actually search for recipes based on the type of dish that you're looking for. And then if you scroll down, it says ingredients. So you can actually search for something by ingredients. So if you wanted to look for beef mince, you would type in and press beef mince. You can exclude an ingredient. So if you wanted to exclude onion, you can exclude onion. You do, however, need to write onion, green onion, red onion. It's not smart enough to recognize the word onion, so you'd have to type in all of the variations of onion. When you've typed it in, that will then exclude the ingredient. You can also search for tags. So if you were looking for a vegan meal, you could type in vegan in there. If I take out the beef mince just to show you, and then if I go back to where it says tags, helps if I type it in correctly. And you can look for vegan recipes, and it's going to show you some vegan recipes. Let's say I wanted an easy vegan recipe. You can see at the very bottom where it says show 1501, those will start to change. So let's say I wanted it to be a recipe that has less than 15 minutes of prep time, and I want the whole meal to take less than 30 minutes. I want it to be for a portion for 4. And then let's say I wanted it to either be a 4 or a 5-star recipe. I don't often use the stars. I tend to just look at them and see, but I don't tend to use them when I'm searching. And then what you can do is up here where it says relevance at the very top, if you press that, you can then rearrange them into total time shortest. That's going to show me all of the vegan recipes that fit. If I had wanted to, again, I could press that search magnifying glass at the top. That opens up and then press filters, press that. And then let's say I wanted to look for a main dish that was vegetarian, but I'm actually looking for vegan because I have got vegan ticked. I'm looking for an easy recipe that's going to be quick because I've got my prep time and my total time on there, and it's for 4. And if I go press that show 15, that's going to bring me up a bunch more recipes. And again, you could look at the total time. You could look at best rated. There's different ways of actually using that. You can look at relevance. So there's different ways, but definitely play around with the filters, spend some time looking at the filters, and hopefully that will help you use Cookidoo a little bit more.